Today I'm going to be showing you how to make omena or daga. If you don't like eating omena, I'm going to change your mind about that. Trust me. This omena recipe is going to be delicious. So first thing first, I'm going to show you how I prep my omena before cooking. So here I have boiling water. I'm going to add the water into my omena. This is going to help us remove dirt from the omena. So you're going to let this sit for around 2 minutes just before cooking your onions and tomatoes. Then I'm going to move over to the stove top, and on medium heat I'm going to add cooking oil, about 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Then I'm going to wait for my oil to get hot. Once the oil is hot, I'm going to add my onions. I'm using both white and red onion. You can use either. So this is my dinner for today, and I'm excited about eating my omena. Most people don't like eating omena, but trust me, if you try out this recipe, you will surely enjoy your omena. As my onions cook, I'm going to chop coriander stems. You usually throw away coriander stems, you're missing a lot of flavor. So don't throw away the coriander stems. So this is how it's looking, and as you can see, it's starting to brown. So I'm going to add tomatoes. I'm using 2 tomatoes. Stir. Then at this point, I'm going to add 1 Royco cube. I'm adding 1 because I'm not cooking a lot of omena, so that 1 is just enough. Then I'll let my tomatoes cook. As my tomatoes cook, I'm going to chop 1 onion. This is for my sukuma wiki or collard greens. Check on my tomatoes. And they're just about to cook through. And they're smelling so good from the coriander. So I'll pick my oil, and in another pot, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Check on my tomatoes as the oil gets hot. This is how they're looking. And as you can see, my oil is hot. I'm going to add my onions. Then I'm going to stir in and let this cook until soft. This is how my omena is looking after running it through hot water. It's clean. And this is, at this point, this is how my tomatoes are looking. So at this point, I'm going to add my bell peppers. Together with the omena. Then I'm going to mix in and let everything combine well. Check on my onions, and this is how they're looking. At this point, I'm going to pick my sukuma wiki and add it in the pot. Then I'm going to add 2 Royco cubes. Check on my omena, and it's looking lovely. At this point, I'm going to add a little bit of water, about a 1/4 cup of water. The tomatoes, then I'll cover and let this cook. I'm going to check on my sukuma wiki and you can see the way they have reduced. As they cook, I'm going to check on the salt, on the seasoning. It is almost perfect, but I'm going to add a little bit. Stir in the salt. I love eating my omena with a little bit of greens. It's always perfect. My sukuma wiki is ready. I'm going to switch off the gas, then I'm going to put this aside. Just there. My omena is almost ready. I'm going to chop a little bit of coriander to garnish my omena. Check on your seasoning. My omena is ready. So I'm going to turn off the heat, and then I'm going to add my coriander. Stir in. I'm going to cover this, and over here I have a pot of boiling water. I'm going to make my ugali. So I'm going to add in my flour as a stir. And once it thickens up, I'm going to stir in my flour using my mwiko. This is how it's going to be looking after it's well combined with the flour. I've already served my ugali. I'm going to serve my omena. Then I'm going to add a little bit of greens. This is how my dinner is looking, and it's looking absolutely amazing. And the best thing about this plate is that I have omena, and it's so delicious. So I hope you try out making omena, and you will surely enjoy each and every bite. So catch you on my next one. Ciao.